Hey everybody, Mickey here. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. Let's go inside.
Guardians allowed, and I'm sure no guardian.
Into the Kilika Cloister of Trials.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
Because for whatever reason, the elevator isn't working, so we can't go up, so looks like we have to go ahead and do all of this. I can't think it's going to benefit Yuna very much. I mean, the idea is that her and the other Guardians, Waka, Lulu, Kimari, well, they're already ahead, so... Anyway, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and grab the Kilika Sphere, put it in the recess here. It's the only thing you really can do, and once you do that, it lights the door on fire. But the fact of the matter is, we can't get through the door because there's this little wire mesh. So in order to get past that, you go ahead and take this sphere out. And there we go. The wireframe is diminished. It's gone. Now we go ahead and take this Kilika Sphere, and we want to put it specifically here in this middle recess. Recess is totally different, a little bit different. It creates a glyph here. Now what you have to do to activate that glyph is take the Kilika Sphere out, place it somewhere in either that east wall or the west wall recess. The recess, I keep saying it recess like it's a play date or something. Anyway, we just do that to get it rid of, so that Tidus gets rid of it and out of his hand. And then we can go ahead here and touch the glyph, and that will activate this door so we can get through here. So the shimmering plate here is going to take, well, I guess I'll just show you. There was a pedestal, if you remember, right over here, this little pillar. And so what the shimmering plate here does is step. We step on it. The pillar gets placed right over here. And we're going to actually need that here coming up shortly. But for now, let's go ahead and... how do I want to deal with this? Well, let's go ahead and grab this Kilika Sphere. And what that will do is essentially just nothing. We need to use the recess that's there, that opening. So let's go ahead and just place the Kilika Sphere here for now. And let's go ahead and grab the Glyph Sphere from the pedestal. And we can go ahead and use the Glyph Sphere to put it in this hole. And that goes ahead and creates another secret door. And because the line of, I guess there was another Kilika Sphere, I don't know exactly how it works, but by making the door come up there, it takes the fire away. This is a destruction sphere. We're not going to use it quite yet. Instead, because the flames are gone, we can actually go ahead and get through here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back here into this first room, grab one of the Kilika Spheres. If you remember, like I was telling you in the first Cloister of Trials, there's two sections to the cloister, in my opinion. There's the route to actually get to the Chamber of Faith, which is what I'm essentially solving right now. And then there's the Destruction Sphere puzzle. And I like to solve the route to getting to the Chamber of Faith first, which I've essentially done. And now, because we've opened up the Destruction Sphere, you just want to go ahead and put a Kilika Sphere in that pedestal and push it right there on the shimmering plate. And that's going to go ahead and allow us this new secret area, secret-ish area. What we can do is go ahead and grab the Kilika Sphere. And let's take it upstairs here. Now, this is the final door to the Chamber of Faith. We're going to go ahead and put the Kilika Sphere in for now. And if you take it out, just like with the other door, if you take it out, the wireframe will be gone and you can go ahead and walk through. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and solve the Destruction Sphere puzzle, which we're just going to go ahead and grab the Destruction Sphere. And let's go back down to the bottom here. And we can put it in this recess where we grab the Kilika Sphere we have opening that door right now. By doing that, we get our secret prize here, our little reward. So I should say really that's secret, but it's the red armlet. Armlets are what Himari can go ahead and equip. Let's go ahead and take this out. Gets rid of the wireframe here. And with that noise, we know that we're able to move forward. But yeah, the red armlet is not too bad, but I might end up selling it because it goes for a good amount of gil.
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
Well, gee, I really hope that doesn't happen. I mean, we wouldn't want to have that, that to happen in the duration of the game. You got anything to say? Oh, okay. Nothing to say.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll never figure out what's behind there.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again.
That's pretty
That's
complicated.
what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
Kind of weird to me that the secret ability for summoners is praying really, really hard. I mean, in all honesty, the faith is kind of a complex definition to give. Even for me, I've played the game, 4, maybe 5 times. But essentially, it's a soul in a statue that...
There's something I didn't tell anyone else that day.
It grants
That song we
summoners
heard
power.
there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Yeah, I think it's pretty difficult where you don't really have anybody you can confide in either. I mean, the closest friend you really have is Waka, and he's... I don't know. To me, there's, in my opinion, not very much depth with Waka's character. Not really a thinking man. But here we get Ifrit, our Kilika Temple summon that we're granted from the Faith. Where to next? That blue guy in the back there. I wonder what his deal is. Green pants. See him in there? In the background? What is this? More flashbacks? Yeah, more flashbacks. There's that guy with that hat that I
thought
love.
I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
What are you doing there, buddy? What are you...
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Yeah, still overcoming the grief of Xanarkin, I suppose. Makes complete sense.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
And it makes complete sense as to the reason as to why Tidus is so bent out of shape about everything. Something I actually like about the game. Anyway, I'm going to make my way back to Kilika, but first I'm going to go ahead and charge Tidus's overdrive. Again, going to send him to Loner. Do I already have him set? Oh wow, okay, that's right. I guess I never used it in the Sin Spawn Gineaux. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and fight my way through in the Kilika Forest back to Kilika, and we're going to be boarding the airship, or not the airship, the ship, and go to our next destination. So I'll do that off screen here. Alright, so back in Kilika here, we're just going to go make our way to the ship. Because if you remember where we're eventually headed to, if you remember our conversation with the goers, the Luca goers, is we're eventually heading over to Luca. Kilika was just essentially a pit stop because of the fact that we had to go to the temple for the pilgrimage.
Off to Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
Yeah, we're going for the big blitzball tournament. I guess. I mean, that's the only reason in the plot why we're really there. No temples or anything like that in Luca, but it is the place where there's the only, I believe, blitzball arena there is in all of Spira. So it makes sense as to why the Luca goers, in the story at the very least, are the best team. But they're not. They're really not. I mean, the Albed Sykes, well, you'll see. But they're a hell of a lot better than the goers or anybody else. That blue-shirted guy again. A little bit of privacy here. What is he doing? Those binoculars? Looking over at Yuna? Tidus is bonding very well with the Aurochs. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead over here to this chest. Grab a high potion. We go through here. You can see...
Some people can be so rude.
Donna and Barthelo.
Some
Barthelo.
people...
Let's go ahead and speak with these guys here. The Crusaders. Jesus, Gada. My God. You guys don't have beds? Alright, I get it, game. He's asleep. Let me go. I can't walk.
Best to let him sleep.
Thanks, Luzu. I didn't need
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
9 seconds worth of snoozing. You say anything else?
It might not mean much.
And we got Owaka here. If you didn't pay him last time, you can go ahead and pay him now.
My business is in shambles. What's an Owaka to do, I ask ye?
Again, if you go ahead and talk to him again a second time, you can go ahead and opt to give him some more cash, but... Whoa. Oh, I don't know exactly what happened. I tried to back out of there, but I ended up giving him all my gil, and he didn't take any of it. So, beats me. Yeah, just want to keep in mind, though, that what you want to do is give Owaka a total amount of 1,001 gil. What's going on, buddy? Why are you... Anytime you come close to this guy, he'll run away from you. I'm not really too sure what's going on. Let's go say hi to Waka.
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax, he's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
What about being
What do you
a
want me
guardian?
to do?
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
Not really, dude. I mean, you were helping out, and I don't think it's really Waka's
Why do you think
fault.
she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jecht's son.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jecht's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
I suspect there's
You're right,
something
for
more than
once.
just being Jecht Shot.
I wonder which is best.
There's a hell of a lot more to it, in my opinion. I mean, Yuna's been on Besaid Island the whole time, and she's meeting the first, essentially good-looking guy that's not been on the island.
Why don't you tell him he should
Sure what?
become Yuna's guardian?
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive. All right, all right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision.
Well, it's nice to have Lulu vouch for us a little bit, but I don't understand how she knows so much about Tidus and the father aspect of how we don't like our father.
I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Thanks, Yuna. You got anything else to say?
I do believe your Xanarkand.
No. How about you, big guy? Okay. Alright, I get the picture. Well, if we go ahead and head into the cabin here of, and I believe this is called the SS Winnow, whereas the last one was called the SS Leaky, or Licky. We'll see here that somebody has placed the Albed primer right on the ground here. This one is pretty easily missable, so it's nice to go ahead and pick it up for now. Now, we've got a little bit of a minigame coming up here shortly when we come up to this area and we see a lone blitzball. And please understand that this, I highly suggest doing this well, because it's going to help out when Waka and the Aurochs, and Tidus as well, go up against the Luca goers, because it will eventually happen. I mean, they've been setting it up the whole time. Wanting to win the cup, the Luca goers getting all rowdy with us and all that. Screw them. That boy in the back doesn't seem to age. He seems to be in Tidus' life the whole time.
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this.
It's pretty good moves.
You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Yeah, it seems like Jecht actually was a really, really good blitzball player. I mean, as a matter of fact, if we do learn that move, it's going to be the difference between winning a lot of blitzball matches and not. So, we have a little bit of a minigame here, and what we have to do is we use the D-pad, not the analog stick, the D-pad. So, essentially there's going to be some negative memories that Tidus is going to have to battle off when he tries to do this shot here. So you'll see that up and left, we just press up and left on the D-pad, and X, up and X at the same time, and down left at X. Now, I might be a little bit quiet because it takes a little bit of concentration, but it's really not that hard. So, again, when you see a memory, just go ahead and go with the D-pad. If it's right in the middle, you just don't, like it says right here, don't press any direction, just press X. But, here we go. Oh, it gives a little bit of practice session. Up and right, left, X, down right. So, here we go. And the reason why you want to get it right the first time is because you'll get a second chance, but much later in the game when it's not as useful. It's very useful to learn this now, so here we go.
You can't do it.
Right, up, left, down, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, down, right. And I'm pretty positive I got it. Yeah, well, there we go. Again, I actually believe that there's a specific number that you want to do it, like diminishing the memories. I don't know the exact number.
Best. Yeah, right.
But you do it successfully, and you perform what's called
What's that called?
the Jecht
Doesn't have a
Shot.
name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Show us one more time, yeah?
Tidus says it doesn't have a name, but it's called in the game the Jecht Shot. Well, you gonna do it or what? Yuna's watching. Right. Well, that's gotta do it for this time, guys. We'll catch you later, and thanks a lot for watching.